After spending 12 years behind bars, Robbie Miller never put much thought into what he wanted out of life outside of prison walls. He never imagined he would meet a friend that would not only help him adjust to a new life after prison, but lead him to a life-changing career.
Once I got that dog, it gave me purpose in life.
Robbie Miller's life didn't always look like this.
I went to the streets, got involved in gangs and violence and drugs.
Years ago, while living in Southern California, wrong turns and bad decisions eventually led Robbie here, the Oklahoma State Penitentiary.
I got locked up for armed robbery where I did 12 years in prison. I was caught up with all the prison politics.
But towards the end of his sentence, a change of heart.
I just got sick and tired of living that lifestyle. I started going to church.
Robbie says he wasn't sure exactly what life after prison would look like, but he did know he wanted a dog.
It was something that was like meant to happen.
After 12 years behind bars, Robbie was released in 2014 and went to live with family in Kern County. The transition was not easy.
When you get out of the penitentiary and you're all tatted up and you feel people are judging you, even though they might not, because they see you and you're going to get treated different.
That's when Robbie learned about Shadow through Marley's Mutt's dog rescue.
Shadow was locked in a cage in Ridgecrest, and they shot her when she was in a crate dumped in the desert. I related to her about being in a cage.
Robbie said it was because of Shadow emotions were resurfacing that he hadn't experienced since before he served time.
Compassion, love, that was all out the window, because if you show weakness in there, people thrive off of it. It was like the perfect dog to start a new life with, because we were both struggling with lots of situations.
After he stood by Shadow's side as she underwent a life-saving surgery, Miller says he was inspired by her strength.
There was a .40 caliber bullet lodged in her lungs about a centimeter from her heart. So they actually had to crack her open, remove part of her lung.
It wasn't long before his love for Shadow grew into something more. After working with local dog rescue Marley's Mutts and a dog sanctuary in Oklahoma where he learned to treat animals.
Dog communication, behavior, the medication sides, vaccinations.
Miller founded a dog rescue of his own, Strength of Shadow, or SOS.
There is so many dogs that need help in Kern County, and I just felt that they needed a place up here in the Kern River Valley.
Based out of Bonfish, in the last year and a half, SOS Rescue has worked with about 80 dogs.
At SOS, what we do is we pull from high kill shelters in Kern County only, rescue them, do their medical work, try to get them their basic training. They all have their own issues, and a lot of times it just takes a little patience, some TLC, and you can get them through.
Robbie says from SOS Rescue, dogs have gone on to find their forever homes with loving families, veterans in need of companionship.
I don't like to go anywhere without him.
And even to star in national commercials.
And dog life is more fun with Milk-Bone.
Miller says Shadow changed his life, and now he's able to pay that forward to dozens of adoption families.
No matter what walk of life, you know, from deaths to physical abuse to divorces, military, how a dog can bring every walk of life together.
His second chance at life more fulfilling than he could have ever imagined.
Before, I was just taking from the world. Every day I was giving people their first addiction, I was robbing people. Now, every day, I'm making the world a better place with my team.